Section 5.1, the last problem in this set of problems, is number 5. It says Jim is a 60-year-old Anglo male in reasonably good health. He wants to take out a $50,000 term, that is, straight death benefit, life insurance policy until he's 65. All right, so he's 60, wants to take out a $50,000 term policy until he's 65. The policy will expire on his 65th birthday. The probability of death in a given year is provided by the vital statistics of this table right here, statistical abstract. All right, so what's the probability of Jim dying, or just in general, an Anglo male in reasonably good health dying at 60? About a 1% chance. At 61, about a 1.3 or 4% chance. At 62, it goes up to 1.7%, and so on. Part A. What is the probability? Okay, so Jim's applying to Big Rock Insurance Company for his insurance policy. Part A. What's the probability that Jim will die in his 60th year? So his 60th year, enter your answer to 5 decimal places, all right? Because that's good. They gave us 5 here. So 0.01009, all right? So this is going to be 0.01009. Second part of this problem says, using this probability, this one right here, and the $50,000 death benefit, what is the expected cost to Big Rock? Now, here's the thing. If Jim dies at 60, they're going to have to pay $50,000. But if he doesn't die, they're going to collect his premium. All right? So what we're going to have, the expected value, we're looking at expected value, right? So the expected value is going to be, now it's typically the sum of xp of x, but we only have one x. So this is going to be 0.01009 times the 50,000. Okay, I'm getting 504 round to 2 decimal places. All right, I get 504.5. I'll add in the 0. All right, so here's what this means. I mean, they're not going to pay anybody $504.50. But suppose they had, many people that they were insuring, a lot of people. On the average, a 60-year-old male, Anglo male, when he dies, they're going to have to pay $50,000. But for all the 60-year-old Anglo males that don't die, they're just going to collect their money, right? So they're going to get money. They have to pay out $50,000 a few times, but on the average, they're going to have to. What is this? This is the expected cost. They're going to have to pay out about $504.50. Now for Part B, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take the age, the expected cost. Now the expected cost at 61, all right, is going to be that probability times the 50,000. So we're going to get this. Here's what we're going to be computing. 0.01390 times 50,000. Then you go to 62. Now at 62, that probability is 0.01729. So that's going to be 0.01729 times 50,000. At 63, we're at 0.01984. 0.01984 times 50,000. And finally, at 64, that number is 0.02368 times 50,000. All right, let's get those. You get them, I'll get them, see if we get the same thing. I got these numbers. Did you get the same thing? All right, I just made those multiplications, and if I put them in correctly, this is what I got. Now, down here, what would be the total expected cost to Big Rock over the 60 through 64, the year 60 to 64? All right, so the total, we're going to add these up, right? 60 through 64. So let's just add those up. I'll do them. It's going to be this number plus this number plus this number. So I'm just going to do it, and I'll get a sum here. So I made this addition. I added up these numbers here, right, from 60, 61, 2, 3, and 4. Here they are here. And I got 4240. Now this part C says if Big Rock Insurance wants to make a profit of $700 above the expected total cost paid out for Jim's death, how much should it charge? Well, this is how much it's going to cost them. What if you add on another $700? So I'm thinking it's going to be $42.40 plus 700. All right, so we're going to get 0.494. So how about 49.40? All right, 49.40. And then if Big Rock wants to charge, if they're charging $5,000, how much profit does the company expect to make? Well, if they're charging $5,000 and it's going to cost them $4,240, right? That's the number that we're looking at, and that is $760. So let's just make sure we understand what's happening here. They sell policies. Big Rock sells policies to this group of people here, all right, to this group of people from 60 to 64, 60 through 64. And they charge, well, what do they charge? Well, say they're charging $5,000. Okay, they charge every one of these people $5,000. Now, sometimes they have to pay out, if somebody dies in here, if somebody in here dies, they have to pay out $50,000. That's right, $50,000. But for all the people that don't die, they collect their $5,000. So they're collecting a bunch of these and paying out a few of the 50,000s. So they do end up making a profit.